خلي يكون بركة في تقدم للشركة بتاعنا. أنا بطلب ده كله باسم ربنا يسوع المسيح. آمين.
Thank you for the prayers. Once again, my name is Walkuch. I'm your master of ceremonies for today. And with that, we'd like to officially start our event by welcoming the organizing committee to come and give us the welcoming remarks and opening address. So the person who's going to come here, she's in the Department of Finance, and it's Madam Tabitha. Yes.
MOP representative, present or not, our partners, representatives, acting president, who we are very glad to be now our incoming vice president, Mr. Gatkwon, GMs, managers, section heads, delegates from other JOCs, SPOC society leadership, my colleagues, and of course, our greatest and the most wholesome support staff that any other company can ever have. Ladies and gentlemen, and all our children present, good morning. I am delighted this morning to have the honor of welcoming you to this auspicious event, which is one of the kind, an event that is not only a year-end party or celebration, but an event that is also having very many significant other items that are included in it. And by this I mean the welcoming of our new SPOC Vice President, as well as farewell party to our outgoing Vice President. I beg your pardon. I did not recognize him, but I very much recognize him now. Our outgoing Vice President, Mr. Shankel Baina, I welcome you if you are around, and if not, you will join us in the event. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I just want to wish you a very lovely occasion, and just want to bring to your attention that you are well covered. You are in the care of so many other great staff from different departments in SPOC, and this is by the fact that we recognize our efforts as working together. We are a team that is close-knit. We are a team that recognizes the effort of teamwork. And therefore, you look right, you look left, in front of you, you will have somebody wearing a badge like this. In case of any need or any assistance that you will require, do not hesitate to approach them. Therefore, without going forward, I want to wish you a lovely stay, a lovely event. Enjoy all what SPOC has to offer. Thank you. Ms. Lual.
Thank you, Madam Tabitha, for those wonderful opening remarks. Moving forward, I would like to welcome one of our very own, the GM of SPOC. GM is one of the people who works so hard to keep SPOC working smoothly and make sure everything's in order. He actually works to late night, sometimes ends up leaving at 8 p.m. He comes in very early, and he's very diligent. He reads every word by word, every sentence word by word, to make sure it makes sense and it's aligned with the SPOC principles and make sure everything is correct. And that is none other than our own GM, of Exploration and Development, Mr. Gajendra Narayan. Please, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Luwal. Lots of appreciation from me. Okay, very good morning to all. Let me welcome our esteemed guest, delegates from Ministry of Petroleum. They are present or not. Delegate from partner Nilepit. Delegate from ONGC Videsh Limited, delegate from DPOC, delegate from GPOC, and let me welcome our esteemed acting president and vice president of SPOC, Mr. Gatkua Kundar. I welcome all fellow SPOC colleagues, senior management, GMs, managers, friends, ladies, gentlemen, and kids. Welcome you all to this unique 3-in-1 event. That is, we are going to honor the new VP and acting president, Mr. Gatkua Kundar, who has a vast experience of working in SPOC in the past and has also served in GPOC and DPOC for quite some time. We hope his enormous experience of working in all the 3 GOCs of South Sudan will guide SPOC to newer heights in days to come. And we are all stumble here to bid farewell to our beloved former VP, Dr. Chankel. Probably he is not around. We believe soon he will join the party. And of course, there is a New Year end party for which we all are gathered here with family and friends. Let me take this opportunity to highlight few of the major milestones which we achieved in 2024. This year we resumed production on 3rd of March with great ambition. Let me tell you, till November our average production was 11.7 KBD, which is way ahead of last year average production of 5.9 KBD. It is almost double of last year production. And we achieved highest production of 13.7 KBD in the month of May, which is again the highest production in the recent year. This year, meticulously we have planned and resumed 7 wells in Mala and satellite fields, which have contributed significantly to the production of Block 5A. We are really thankful to all the staff and the departments of SPOC, the society members, and especially to PNO and END divisions for the stupendous success in production in 2024. This year, we have completed the dike construction of 14.01 kilometer. This protects Tharjat field facilities along with the rear village from the flood. This is really a big achievement because even in wet month we are going to produce from Tharjat, and definitely it will prevent rear village community from the flood. Let me share you one more good news. We have received recommendation, approval, blessings from MOP. They agreed to adjust the exploration license period of Block 5A for 3 years. That is from 9th December 2024 till 8th December 2027. Now we need to expedite our exploration activities in Block 5A in coming years. We are really thankful to MOP and the partners for their blessings. This year we took up the FDP update study of Tharjat field, which is going on nicely. This is being carried out by Erex, a company based at Caro. Hopefully this study will complete in February 2025. We believe based on the study outcome, we can plan drilling of wells, development wells in 2025 and 2026. MPFM commissioning is about to complete in Tharjat field and very soon will be handed over to the production department. This will help us to better understand the individual well, its production behavior and optimizations and planning. We have completed installation of PDMS server in Juba, and the second server is going to be installed at Tharjat very soon. This will help us to monitor daily production, updation of daily production data and reconciliation. Let me share one more good news with you all. Next year we have planned workover of 14 wells from January in Tharjat and Mala fields. We hope, we believe, definitely this is going to increase the SPOC production to the newer heights in 2025. These were some major achievements which we accomplished in 2024. Let me remind you that after the exit of PCNL from 1st October, we are really going through a transition phase, and honestly, let me admit it, we are going strong, we are together. And we believe, we MC members, management of SPOC, we believe with the active support of all the staff of SPOC, management of SPOC and blessings from MOP and partners, we will successfully cross over the transition phase, and new year will be a beginning of all of us, which will bring more success and laurels to SPOC and prosperity to South Sudanese and South Sudan country. With this remark, let me conclude my opening remarks. We hope you all will enjoy the rest of the day events. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Gajendra, for those opening remarks. One of the things I captured is SPOC has so far doubled its production, which is, I think, a great milestone. It's something we're supposed to be proud of. It's not easy to double production in the span of time. And also given the challenges we've had with pensioners leaving, with the floods that just keep increasing, yes, we are overcoming really. Yes, we're overcoming the turbulent times, and we are doing well. So I would like to acknowledge now the presence of our esteemed guest, Engineer Lat Benjamin Bell, the DG for Downstream, and also the representative of the NILPED MD at this event. And with that, I would like to request each and everybody to just please briefly stand up. Please stand up briefly. Yes. All right, thank you. So you can have your seat. I was seeing some people dozing at the back, they're trying to sleep in the morning, so you need the body to be awake. We can't be having that right now. So with that, I would like to move on to the next. So the next is an entertainment group, Rowat Group. They're going to give us, some nice music with dance entertainment. And if you feel like you want to dance with them, you can come to the side here and jump a bit. It's good for you also, yeah. So Rowat Group, please, you can come to the stage and set up. And yeah, yes, please. Yes.
Je les teste, je les teste. Je les teste. Je les teste, je les teste. Amarra yarumyo Amarra kujichana yarumyo Dawija chung Dawija kujichana chungi Amarra ikake
Abarnawiya yaruma
Amarrai kake
Abarnawiya yalai
Yaruma kinyingi
Kinyingi toya yaruma
Yaruma kinyingi
Kinyingi toya yaruma
Daburi kuyi chanan dwadam Karla piwi amara Daburi kuyi chanan dwati Karla piwi amara Amara ikake
Abarnawiya yaruma
Amarra ikake
Abarnawiya yalai
Chanda kwa mong me dong ya Erpieu balu Chanda kwa mong me wiwa Erpieu lu ya nyimya Udungu wa umberam Wong jitwang madamaram Udungu piada ye gurabagan Wong jitwang madamaram Amarai kakeny Apar ngawi
yarme
Amarai kakeny
Warnawi yarme
Ye nyimya Ye mama nyimya Ye nyimya Ye mama nyimya Maya yo maye
Maya yo mayo
Maya kwa shayna
Maya yo mayo
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 Malaika beni Buddha, Yagel bi chanying Buddha, Banana abeni Buddha, Habibi abeni Buddha, Chibene.
مجموعة من شباب جنوبيين سودانيين. المجموعة دي اتكونت عشان مركز دريك الثقافي. دي لسه كل زول جاي من فرقة مختلف، وكونا المجموعة سميناه بايونيرز، رواد. الشغل بتاعنا دائما قاعدين نشتغل على الاغاني القديم بتاع الستينات، ما الجديد الحديث هسه، الاغاني القديمه، عشان نقوم نذكر الناس انه زمان عندنا ناس فنانين. المجموعه مكون من 25 شخص، ونحن جاهزين لاي زول فيكم هنا عنده حفله، جاهزين ان نقدم لك شغل. شكرا جزيلا.
Thank you, Reward Group, for that entertainment. Thank you, Reward Group, for that entertainment. Actually, the last part was the best song. I almost interrupted it because as we're using African timers, we came an hour late. And also, someone told me it's a love song. Love is actually the most beautiful thing in this world. I've been heartbroken before. It's horrible, actually, but the process is amazing. Yeah. So, and also, I actually appreciate how they can play different instruments in a synchronized way. Like, I don't know what some of your talents are. I tried the guitar, I failed. I tried piano, I progressed a bit, I stopped. So now me, I'm a footballer. So next, we need to have a football match between the managers and the staff. We'll show you. You'll see me running there. We'll finish you guys. So, yeah. So if you have a talent, try to explore it and improve on it. It's amazing to be able to sing a love song to your loved one, to impress them, do something out of this world. I would like to also take this moment to acknowledge the presence of the Union of DPOC and GPOC. I have Bol Niknora, the head of Union for DPOC, and Engineer Gabriel John, GPOC Union. So you guys, when having your parties, also invite us. We'll come here. So now, moving on, I'd like to welcome the SPOC Corporate and Society Executive swearing-in ceremony to commence right here. And I would like to also just welcome the previous and current SPOC Society Chairman. Yes. Chairman. All right, we're going to have the most senior person of SPOC to help us with the swearing ceremony, who is Mr. Lual. Yes.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to swear in our elected or reconfirm society for another term for the good deed in their last term. Before I go in, I call the chairman, the elected chairman. Let me welcome and greet MOP representative, NALFAT, represented by Engineer Lat, OBL, GPOC representative to this event, DPOC to this event, and before also I welcome the acting BP, the acting president of the SPOC and BP as well. And I don't forget also to welcome the former BP. Also, let me greet GMs, Mr. Ganjadara, Engineer Saber, General Kang, SPOC managers, section head, SPOC entire staff from the office to the field to supporting staff. I greet you all in the name of Jesus Christ. I don't have much to say, just only to greet you, and I call Engineer Victor to come, the elected chairman, to come and swear in as required by the Constitution of the SPOC Society under Article 48. It says, 1, before assuming the office, all executive members of SCS shall take the following oath before the invited advocates and General Assembly of the Society. Now, Mr. Victor, you can follow me. I,
Victor Vajoki Caesar Zemangi,
do hereby, Almighty God, as
the chairman of the SPOC Cooperative and Society,
shall faithfully, diligently, bear true allegiance to the office I am now entering, and to carry out my duty and responsibility required by the Constitution, as required by the Constitution, promote, preserve the unity, and integrity, the dignity
and dignity
of the SPOC Society,
Cooperative Society,
and I shall obey, protect, and abide, defend, this Constitution. So help me God. Congratulations. Also, let me call the vice chairman or the vice president of the society, not the SPOC, Mr. Samuel. I,
Samuel Galwak James,
do hereby swear by Almighty God that
as a deputy of the society
shall faithfully
and
diligently bear the true allegiance
to this office.
Now I'm entering and to carry out my duty and responsibility as required by the Constitution, promote, preserve the unity, the integrity, the dignity of society cooperative, and I shall protect, defend,
abide and defend
this Constitution. So help me God. Also, we should not forget that there is 3 elected offices. One is here and one is not here, and I call upon Sister and daughter Rebecca Nyakir. I,
Rebecca Nyakir,
do hereby
swear by
Almighty God that as
the Finance Secretary
of the Society
Cooperative
shall faithfully and diligently bear the true alliance to the office Now I'm entering
I'm now entering
and to carry out my duties
and to carry out my duties
and responsibility
and responsibilities
as required by this Constitution,
as required by this Constitution,
promote,
promote,
preserve
preserve
the unity,
unity,
integrity,
integrity,
dignity
dignity
of
of
society, cooperative,
cooperative,
and
and
shall obey,
protect,
abide, defend this Constitution.
defend this Constitution.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The rest of the executive can come forward. The other offices appointed by the president or to the chairman of the society as his cabinet for this term, coming term. Mike. Everyone has to say his name and his position when I start from here, there.
I, Lawrence Achuan.
Next.
I, Nancy Benjamin Ajonga.
Next.
I, Mayen John Lual.
Do here.
Do here.
Is swear by Almighty God.
Swear by Almighty God.
That as.
That as.
The first Lawrence. As what?
Okay. I, Lawrence, I Deputy Finance in.
Okay.
As the Information Secretary.
Okay.
As Deputy Secretary General.
Of the Society Cooperative.
Of the Society Cooperative.
Shall faithfully.
And
diligently. Bear this Constitution.
Bear this
allegiance. To the office I'm now entering.
To the office I'm now entering.
And carried out my duties. And responsibilities as required by the Constitution, preserve the unity, integrity, dignity of the society cooperative, and shall obey, protect, abide, and defend this Constitution. So help me God. So from now, I end here as I'm being elected, not the senior SPOC staff, but the elder. If not, I'm not the most elder, I'm one of the elders. And thank you very much. I wish to the new office a good health, wisdom, and Happy New Year and Christmas in advance. Thank you very much.
Engineer Lat Benjamin Bill, the DG for Downstream, representing Nilepet MD. Our sisterly GOC's management representative, Majid Abdu for GPOC, and Mr. Gatkos Bill for DPOC. Our acting president, Mr. Gatkos Kongjur, SPOC MC members and management, our sisterly unions of DPOC and GPOC, Engineer Gabriel and Engineer Ball, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank SPOC Cooperative and Society General Assembly for the trust bestowed upon my team and myself to continue serving for the next new term, 2025 to 2026. And in the same juncture, I would like to thank SPOC GS under the section head, Mr. Pagaro, for entrusting the society to lead the committee of this event. When we started this journey in January 2022, we inherited a lot of pending issues. The amendment of the society constitution, accumulated bonus 2013 to 2019, NSIF opening account and remittance of the fund, Unified HR Policy Manual 2020 implementation, the performance appraisals and promotions, that's a list I can mention. We have achieved all these outstanding issues because of the management desire to improve the staff welfare and hence achieving a better growth of the company and its production. In this year, 2024, SPOC has reached its highest production of 13 KDB since the resumption in 2020. This is a milestone to celebrate as we exceeded the partners' expectation. All these wonderful achievements were faced with the PCNL exit in October and the panic and uncertainty of a productive and sustainable environment in GOCs started. We are much affected because of the major share of the PCNL at SPOC. The start of new challenges and concerns came up, although we managed to successfully raise the special cash call to include the PCL share in the staff benefits. Up to date, no positive response from PCL and other partners on this regard. Right after, we encounter the CIC Africa, our medical insurance, advance payment concern, and worries raised by the executive of the society and the General Assembly. Regretfully, our management proceeded with the payment, and now we are left with hope of receiving a better service at their mercy. These two events have made SPOC to undergo one of its difficult days since its establishment in 2005 in Khartoum, Sudan, by then WIMPOC. But our resilience, which is present in our team of today, through the turbulence, we still stand. Together, we can deliver. As we end the year and prepare to start a new chapter in SPOC, we know the challenges that lies ahead of us. SPOC organizational chart review and a long-standing capping issue of the operators and technicians that led to 15 years in the same grade, whereas the other GOCs has fully implemented the solution present in the Unified HR Policy Manual 2020. And thus, we encourage SPOC to follow the same as our sister list GOC. The unresolved concern due to the reshuffling of senior executive staff into junior boxes. The 5 national direct hire staff transferred to NILPED without their consent, as they are not NILPED secondees. We urge SPOC to find an amicable solution to resolve this issue. The uncredited cash call for the PCL share in the end of service of the benefits of the staff. Distinguished guests, SPOC family, today we bid a farewell to Dr. Shankar Banak, for the long service within SPOC Harike and his last assignment as SPOC VP. We thank you, although he's not here, for your service and dedication. We wish you all the best in your next adventure. In a similar way, we are welcoming one of our own, Mr. Gadkos Kongdior, who served as our section head in finance department in the past, and now appointed as our new VP and the current acting president. Your good and well-recognized service in the oil sector has granted you the trust of the leadership of NILPAT in appointing you as SPOC VP. We wish you success in your new assignment. Can we give him a loud round of applause? Lastly, I want to assure SPOC management that SPOC Cooperative and Society will not be a threat to SPOC management, but a good partner in implementing and improving the staff welfare and securing a good and productive environment to restore SPOC production as before the long shutdown, where we used to produce 35 kbed a day. We pledge to continue the spirit of communication and engagement every quarterly with our MC members and find amicable solutions to the staff welfare. As we are about to enter Christmas season and the New Year, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance, as our motto will always be, together we deliver. God bless us all.
Congratulations, Mr. Chairman, Victor. I'm glad that Victor has gotten a chance to have a second term in the office of SPOC Society. He's somebody who is committed to excellence and diligence, and even goes to the field and listens to the field staff issues and airs them out. So I look forward to working with you in the next 2 years, and also you're an exemplary leader that I also learned a few skills from. Moving forward, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the representative of our sisterly JOC, Engineer Bol Ignora, the DPOG JOC representative, the union. Bol Ignora, please come and give us a few remarks. We'll give you 3 minutes. Yes.
Thank you, MC. MOP representative, NILPAT representative, SPOC management, SPOC colleagues, representative from GPOC, very good morning. We thank SPOC Society for the invitation to be here and to share this beautiful occasion with you. As mentioned, my name is Bol Ignora. I'm a senior production engineer for Plunge Oil Field, and I'm the chairman for the union. I came with my colleague, Engineer Konyin, who is the Secretary General of our union, to represent our staff during this beautiful occasion. Since this is end of the year and welcoming occasion, we don't have much to say. We only congratulate SPOC for welcoming the new VP, Mr. Gadkwas, swearing in of the new leadership of SPOC Society, and ending the year successfully without major incidents or an interruption to your production and for doubling your production. As somebody that works in the oil field, it's not easy to increase production or to double it in 1 year. So this is a very big milestone, and we encourage you to continue the good work so that you continue to bring the production and revenue that is much needed by our country and the partners. To the new VP, we don't have much to say. We encourage you to work and to cooperate with SPOC society to advance the welfare and interests of SPOC staff. We know that without productive, satisfied, and motivated staff, this production could have not been doubled. It was doubled because of the effort that all the staff put in the field and in SPOC headquarters to make that happen. So we encourage you to work with the union in order to advance their interests and to safeguard all the rights that are in the URPM and all the other relevant and governing documents. Otherwise, we don't have much to say. We only congratulate you for being the VP. We congratulate SPOC for the milestone, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
In the same light, I would like to quickly also welcome Engineer Gabriel John, the union chairman for GIPO. Please, can come give a few remarks.
Thank you, MC. Just like correction, I'm a geologist, not an engineer. VP Garkwas Kundar and the acting president of SPOC, MOP representative, NIPED representative, this beautiful family of SPOC, and all the distinguished guests, a very good morning. It is my pleasure and honor to stand here representing GIPOC Union. In this big occasion, I came that I'm going to attend 3 in 1, but it was also my delight to add another one, which is the wedding of my brother, Victor. Victor, congratulations, and your office Alpha Brook. I've been with him for the last 2 years. Actually, I didn't know that today he would be swearing again. He would be reaffirmed. I thought maybe the society will stay Zena. For us, it's a long government. We stay for 5 years. But you guys, you're good at least for 2 years. I would like to take this opportunity to say congratulations to Garkwas, the incoming VP. And I would say that SPOC, you are lucky. The outgoing VP is one of your own, Victor Shankar. And again now, you're having Garkwas, which is one of your own. We know Garkwas from GIPOC. He also worked for GIPOC. And he is the one who started GIPOC Union. So that's why I say you are lucky to have someone who will be balancing the staff rights and the management work. I believe even the unpaid bonuses, areas that you did not get, if you don't get it now, you will not get it again. Forget about it. So you have to fight for your areas, the bonuses with Garkwas, because he is the right person. He knows what does it mean for the staff in the last year. So, Mabrokat, SPOC family, for this colorful occasion. Yes, indeed, you have gone through a lot of turbulences, and you have a stand. Otherwise, you wouldn't have double the production. This will tell, even in the field, those unforgotten soldiers in the front line, they are doing a lot of work. So
I think I came here again. I got one of my little sister. You got elected her the one of the finance secretary, Sister Nyekir. She's my younger sister. I think I came for 2 reasons. I got something here, and I get my brother here. So thank you very much, SPOC Corporate Society, for being. She's a good girl. She will deliver what you guys deserve. Finally, we want to change the life of our society. We will change the life of our society when we work together. The lifeline of South Sudan economy is dependent on oil. The more we united, the more we reduce the costs, and the more our society, our government will get money that they will deliver the services to the people of South Sudan. So let's unite it, let's work hard, you increase the production, you reduce the costs, because Garquad is good in reducing costs. That's what rescued that petroleum, and I believe 100% it will do the same thing to SPOC. And SPOC, maybe after 1 year, you will be the leading oil producing company in the Republic of South Sudan. And thank you very much.
In the same light, let me just straight away welcome Mr. Majid, the GPOC representative. Actually, Mr. Majid visits us a lot at SPOC, so I'm familiar with him. He usually comes to see us. Yes.
Thank you, MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. DPOC, incoming VP and outgoing VP of SPOC, GMs, directors, all the staffs, and not to forget the most important people, the drivers and the cleaners. These are the most important people. Without them, we cannot work, we cannot do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of GPOC MC, GPOC management extends their greetings to SPOC. My VP, Mr. Ben Ngor Chol, was supposed to attend, have a lot of issues in the field. So he traveled this morning and he asked me to come and say something. To participate in this vibrant day marking the Block 5A farewell for outgoing VP, welcoming and New Year welcoming party 2024. To everybody here today, I wish you a wonderful morning. We came together today to say goodbye to our brother, Dr. Chankel Banak Riak. He has made a significant contribution to SPOC. For the past few years, he has been in SPOC and has contributed his best to the company. He has set a benchmark in this company, and as well as he is very professional in his work. Dr. Chankel is a reliable colleague who greets everyone with a smile in the office and outside, and always strives to create a positive working environment. Your service at the company is much appreciated. Coming to my brother, the newly appointed VP, Kwar Gatkoth Kundar, and the acting president. It's humbling to welcome you as the new VP of SPOC. We look forward to a bright future under your guidance. DPOC, GPOC, and SPOC are part of a family in the oil industry, with MOP being the head. And the best example to show that this is one family, our brother, Kwar VP Gatwak, started from GPOC, he came to SPOC and went to Dar. And with this, I'm sure you are going to follow the same footsteps of your successor, Dr. Chankel, because you also have the same qualities of greeting everyone with a smile. And if there's anything, you sit down and you discuss with him face to face. And this is the best thing a person can do in his lifetime. Discussing face to face is the best solution to anything. I want to express our gratitude for the warm reception and the warm way made this day great. Your invitation was a major highlight. We all stand united to welcome the challenges faced in 2024. The war in Sudan is one of the challenges that's affected South Sudan. And everybody knows what is happening in the market and everywhere. And we're looking forward, inshallah, to work with our brothers in Sudan. And I think it's very important for us to pray for them so that there is peace in the Sudan. Peace in the Sudan will resolve most of our problems. May the year ahead generate production growth in the three operating companies, DPOC, GPOC, and SPOC, and stability in the oil and gas operations, our beloved country of South Sudan. Our prayers that the new year 2025 will be a year of happiness, good health, prosperity, success, laughter, and good times for you and your loved ones. Last but not least, I would like to thank the organizing team for making this day colorful. With these few remarks, my great thanks to all the SPOC management and staff for inviting GPOC to this event. And then, thank you very much. Shukran jazilan in Arabic, Tinate in Bari, Teremakase in Mali, Shi Gualang in Nuer, Danya Vant in Indian, Dankashu in Germany, Wek Sheleng in Denka, Apoyomatek in Acholi, Manjora in Madi, Pouch in Shuruk, Asante Sana in Swahili, Salamat Po in Filipino. Long live SPOC, long live South Sudan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Majid, for your kind words. I'd like to share a small story. So, one time, there was a boy walking by the shores of the ocean, the Indian Ocean, and then he saw starfish were washed ashore by the waves. And then he kept on picking them. He would pick one, throw it back in the ocean. Keep walking forward, pick another one, throw it back in the ocean. And then one of the men who also was with him at the beach, following him, told him, "What are you doing? You're not going to change anything. Like, you keep doing this." He picked one more starfish and threw it back in the ocean and said, "I changed the life of that starfish. I gave it life." And for me, I'm saying this because Dr. Chankel gave me that opportunity in SPOC. Dr. Chankel has been a leader. He's been somebody who is always happy and jolly to interact with people. And in life, you don't have to change everybody, but you just have to change the life of that one person. Just influence that one person and let him go influence the next person like that, and the world will become a better place. So I believe Dr. Chankel has left SPOC a better place with his leadership, and in this world, we all come to make it a better place. And anywhere we go and we make it a better place for the next person, it makes it easier and lets the human race advance in a positive way. So to go on now, I'd like to invite back the Reward Group to give us another entertainment as we continue with our event. Yes. That was a segment of the entertainment. So back to today's scheduled program. Next, I would like to take the opportunity to have our partners give a brief word, give us a few words of encouragement, of appreciation, and also share with us how they have been doing with the SPOC. So I want to welcome Engineer Lat Benjamin, DG for Downstream of NILPED, and also the representative of MD, the Managing Director of the Office of NILPED.
MOP representative, in absence, all the JOCs, DPOC, GPOC, and SPOC, SPOC employees, actually beautiful SPOC employees. Ladies and gentlemen, I greet all of you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. What a beautiful day that it is today. And I will have to start with this short praise. A leader is not a person that follows. He tries his own ways, but he makes sure that he leaves the trail. Brother Gatquath, you have to leave a very visible trail. My name is Andrew Lahat Benjamin, as it has been said. I'm the DG of Downstream, and I'm representing our MD today. He has been engaged in some of the businesses, so he gave me this humble offer. And I'm so happy to stand here today in the footstep that I cannot feel the footstep of our MD, Engineer Ayuel Ngor Koshgor. His message goes to the theme of today. It has been removed. Actually, we are in a lot of turbulence. But as the theme said, if we stand together, we will be successful. We will win. We will survive. So I think what SPOC said is what is in the heart of our MD. Today we are facing a lot of turbulence, starting from the war of Sudan. DPOC, which is our biggest producer, is shut down, is under a force majeure. GPOC and SPOC are trying to fill the big shoes of DPOC, and they have been doing very well lately, by the way. Congratulations, SPOC and GPOC, for standing up for the people of South Sudan. Our problems are a lot, and the biggest that is facing us today is the unfortunate quitting of Petronas. The MOP and NILPED are working day and night to try to find partners that can fill the place of Petronas. And if that is not done, we are nowhere near to resumption. The next problem is a political one, the problem of Sudan. There is the force majeure that was declared by PAPCO, is also declared by the Ministry of Petroleum in the Sudan. As we stand today, BAPCO is in a mood of lifting the force majeure. And BAPCO, I believe, has informed DPOC that the pipeline is ready. So the next problem we are facing is a political problem. We need to agree maybe with the government of Sudan and with the RSF so that they can be able to allow us to resume. That one, this problem is the problem of our government, is being led by Ministry of Petroleum, and if that is done, we will be ready to go. Somebody said here before that SPOC is seen to be the least of all. In fact, it is said in one of the greatest books, the book of the Bible, it said, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. SPOC, you are on the way of becoming the first. He actually mentioned it. He mentioned that you are the highest reserve as of today. The reserves in Block 5A, those are the highest. But you have been kept because of the reason of pipeline. You are only using one pipeline with Blocks 3 and 7. And this, I think, was the problem from the north. When I was the president of SIPET, we had a very good project so that we can unleash the potential of SPOC, because you have a central processing facility that can process up to 80,000 barrels per day. If that is to be met today, I think our problems, even if DPOC closes down, still our economy would have been on the run. So that time we had wanted to build a pipeline from Block 5A to Paluch, so that the potential of SPOC is unleashed and produce 80,000 barrels per day. That would have been great, but unfortunately the war of 2013 stopped that project. It is still in my mind. SPOC has a lot of potential. Given the properties of your crude being the same as that one of, almost the same as that one of DPOC or Paluch, you have a potential. If we build a refinery somewhere in Block 5A, that can produce for us petroleum products. But because the crude is heavy, maybe the most of the crude would be heavy fuel. It means that SPOC has the potential of building a power plant to generate electricity for South Sudan. These are potentials SPOC are having. And so this saying that one day you are going to be the first is actually not a lie. We will be relying on SPOC more than the other JOCs. But what is more important is our cooperation. We must cooperate, DPOC, GPOC, and SPOC. And if we work together, and actually my thanks goes to our minister by putting all the BPs at the same level, from DPOC to GPOC and to SPOC. Now we are all equal. There's nobody less and there's nobody high. We are all at the same level. We have to cooperate as the oil sector, because the economy of South Sudan depends on all three of us. To come to my brother Chenkel, I think Chenkel has done his work. He has been the BP of SPOC for the last short time. He is not here, but I would tell him this is not the end of his career. This is not the end of his career. and he should work hard to try to continue to help the oil sector to produce as it used to. We come to our brother Garkwat Kun. Now you are coming in as the vice president of SPOC. Somebody mentioned here, I'm very sure is Majid, the last speaker. The most important of all the staff are our cleaners and the drivers. If they don't clean the offices, we will not be working comfortably in our offices. If the drivers don't drive us to work, we will not be able to come to work on time. Let this type of employees in our group, let them be at the bottom of your heart every time you come to the office. Our MD said, congratulations for your new job, and he feels that you will surmount whatever mountain that is going to stand in front of you. So as I said, as you go on, please leave a trail. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your kind remarks and your words of encouragement and giving us hopes that SPOC is the future of the oil industry in South Sudan. We have the potential to produce a lot. Yes. Moving forward, I would like to welcome a comedian, Wakil. Come make us laugh, man. We've been quiet for a bit. So we've been given the green light as I invite Wakil. The protocol was we invite MOP representative, but they gave us a green light to go ahead. We have their blessing, so we acknowledge them that they are the government. They are the first bosses. We acknowledge them. Then we come in. They gave the green light to continue, and then we have our MD's office, and then we'll have had the representative from OVL as well to give us a speech, but we'll continue. So next, I would like to welcome another segment of entertainment, Mr. Wakil, please, to come to the stage.
Dugu tahuniden na jama, dugu tahuniden. You people forgot that I'm an international comedian. I performed in America, in London, in UK, in Australia, now in Pyramid. People don't want to clap for me. Yeah, jama. Now, I know that I'm late, but when I came, I first went to the washroom. I visited the washroom. I didn't know that bathrooms or toilets in Pyramid can speak to people. Did any one of you went through this? You know, I went inside. As I'm entering, the toilet said, "Welcome to Pyramid Continental Hotel Toilets. For English, press 1. For Arabic, press 2. I pressed English. I'm an English person. He said, "If you're from Dinka, press 1. If you're anywhere, press 2. If you're from Acholi, press 3. If you're from Lotuko, press 4. If you don't want to mention your tribe, press 0. I said 0. I'm a South Sudanese. If you have eaten combo with laham, press 1. If you have eaten janjaro, press 2. And I know janjaro. Over the kelim. Dear customer, please, you can look for any nearby bush and help yourself. This is not... Toilets here are professional. Yeah. Are we together? You know, the reason why I came late was that I was stopped on the way by the traffic police. These guys, it is Christmas. Zamanta Christmas Gerib. These guys, they are very rude these days. Christmas Gerib mon bigat ketir fisika ayam giber nagumon ashara nafar fisika. Ashara traffic police. The whole road was white. Anagija peep wagifana. No greeting, no anything. Jibu logbook. Ana wodi logbook, jibu fire extinguisher. Ana wodi fire extinguisher, jibu triangular. Triangular, anu jibu Aja kulu fe malto. Why nana zede ugal okay. Malto makudu seat belt. Naguli aku tay mana na seat wala na machi pyramid machi pyramid. Pak na gitu miaga karbele de zap. Pak na. I knew he was going to waste my time, so I put my hand in the pocket and I gave him $100. The guy looked at the $100 and he looked at me and he was like, my brother, you should have told me your seatbelt is wireless. Now, Christmas, they big saba, you know, when I was coming in, you people did not welcome me very well. Last month, when I went to Sherikat, is when I knew, you know, being part of support Nastoman. I went to Sherikat, they welcomed me on stage. God, for now, we are here in Sherikat. This comedian is here for the first time. Put your word together for Judge Commando. Anaja, nasa attack. Why? One comedy, nasa attack. Why? Second comedy, nasa attack. Why? Anti tani gumin wara na kenya kaminana mic. And ascot. Wallah, you my son. You make me very glad today. You make me very happy. In my life, I have never laughed like this. Because you make me very happy, I'm going to give you something very small. Majok jibu chanta de. Majok jibu chanta. Majok para chanta. Fatao chanta. My son, I am very happy with you. I'm going to give you something very small. I'm going to give you $10,000 US. Acharalif dollar. To allow me in your center. And Allah bole mama I danced for her. I kneel down. I took her hand and thank you, mama. Thank you so much. I cried. Thank you. She looked at me and she was like, Magayo, Magay, my son, you kneel down here because of me. You kneel down here for me, my son. In my life, nobody has ever kneeled down for me. Wallahi, majok pada chanta. Talawa sharalif dollar nimret nin ana kemir. I fainted. They brought cold water poured on me. I woke up. She was like, Magayo, Magay, my son. You even faint here because of me, my son. You faint here for me in my life. Nobody has ever fainted for me. Wallahi. I fainted 10 times until the bag was empty. Anybody wants me to faint tonight? No, they cheap price, $100. You know, we are very unique as South Sudanese. We are very unique. Yesterday I was in Juba Town. And I wrote at Juba Town. You know, when you're moving in Juba Town, especially high cinema here, there are people who just stop your car. It's a $1 Juba Town now Makulumon Gijashtakal. They have family, they are coming to feed their family, looking for your Polakid. Uncle Daiwai Nazi. And again, only go Guru Janagal for the leg Dukan, chocolate dollar, I will eat a chocolate. Much I knock it a $1 betak, but the Guru's Nagas. It a banana game, but the Guru's fake. It a Bamul game, Mashakal Banana. Chinese raw jam and win and I'm about Chinese who says that fucker. Galada fucker, I'll give Guru Dagin. I don't know Guru's Nagas. Fuck money, not enough, I'll give Guru Jenny or the low right fake. Dollar fake, Chinese Makamfu. Chinese will shout, oh, uncle, why did you talata? Uncle, what did Gumbe Jere? And I go to Sikanaga, Uncle, Malu, Galji, Jakachana Chiban. You know, I went to my village. I went to my village last month. Now then of the village. God will lie, our son is a very big comedian in Juba. He has to come to the village. He has to make the village people laugh. Now, my village is very different from Juba. In my village, things are different. Fi Juba ini, fi Ingilizi, fi Arabi, fi Nasrutan, Bejai, fi Tanin, Bekade. Lena fi village, we are all one people. Lena one language only. Ana Rwanda rules mazolta dukan gunis mana betong monjang. Ana tala para. Bini akida giyafa shuria musa asal bini de wunus mana betong monjang. Yom ta barnamij betana MCs akuta ide wunus betong monjang. Uncle Tai Sultan tabulete udilo Mike. I thought wunus bengilizi wunus betong monjang. Fananina lina kulu agari tamo kulu betong monjang. Everything was betong monjang to the extent na mana she flash tai the DJ kele kutuku na tai. Min computer kele ting ting fire detected computer gun ting ting computer chibaro jam. Now, things were different. There was a graduation. And there was a graduation. You need to go to this graduation. Is very important. You need to see how your village is. And there was a graduation. Now, things in my village are different. Remember, graduation, in Juba, isim taki buleta shahada nas bidu within de nas abet shan ba wurlo mo diktor ta shinu lazim resmu na di zona lo diktor filan diktor ta ena resmu ena kibir nas bidu within takting ade yaw zolde yen tak ma ko azul le zolde ragani ya kamar ragani diktor filan diktor ta dana resmu adana kibir yu ade ya dan tak ma ko azul le zolde angkol ta jambo ta ana ma ro diktor ta shinu na di sinto gal diktor Michael Majungde was commit diktor Michael Majungde was commit ana galang kol mari sim ta kali ta askot sa de ma chokol ta ga tara ko na diktor angkol ta diktor ta bosir ale ko vibe are we together mali given the bait you know are we together you know I am very happy to be here tonight I love the fact that you guys you called me back today. English is never about it, Jamana. And I want to start a now imagine yom nas machine somewhat. Nas machine somewhat, Malaka Waka Fishare, Pasala Kinin, Tolat, Lord, you took the Kuju. Hello, Jagalo. Where you from? Go America, hallelujah for them. Atali Jang intervene, Somalia, hallelujah for them. Atali Minute, you know, meantime, what you anyone. The guy who are jiving, what I like, Nas Gita Kaluzima, like just like your credit. Uncle Nijab and Nagla was talking about Australia. Come to the red Bejai, Musudas Bejai, can you go for that? But that war to keep washing it up. Fees are not. Malay, what is all the nation? Hey, what is this? Lala. And in the house of Australia, I'm going to one in the you and Akon. Malay, I can the Buchu, I can let you look at the Musudas Bachibo, Daliaki, well, I can in a summer of Australia, then the Montana protection. I told you to school you and I'm going to protection. Malay, I think I'm more time in Hallelujah, Malay, let's feel ye. SPOC ye. Now, I give it last week, my car had some issues around Boba. I'm not a Mosala. I'm not a Fio Mosala. Mosala does what me. Una da Bondo Sakshan. There's all the bill. Bondo Saket in UPA. Bondo Saket, Ubanu Pirakuba. Bondo Saket. Auntie Tani, what an agable. Fio Mosala. Wallahi Daxan Fanan Fikin Sudan, Daxan Abuna Fikin Sudan, and what you will let them do Sharab Tola, they are going to be Agan City, Agan Booking, they are going to Tama, Maguna the West of the Malta, they are Bupal Kabir, Gondosaka, Game Massacre, Malu, I know Sahara. I can't have a lot. I think that. I am ya gudele kalam da niga ci gudele bi sa yom la dal fatna fi kinisa sakin ya rasul abuna shakal anina ya ta yesua ita jana ta yesua ana jana ta yesua anina kulu ya ta yesua kum ta kun fok nazwa ya ta yesua kum ta kun tin nazwa ya ta yesua ala ta kun nazwa ya ta yesua because jabe بروح ألف كده بقى حمادة أنا مش عارف والله راسي بيوجع حمادة بقى نجيب راسك هنا بقيت كيف والله بقيت كويس شوية أنقل تاي ماما راتو أي نموساس على أسبوع 7 days جنوبين ما حكي ومن في جو موصلات مرة دقوم فوق قال ما جاكي بجاك راس بتاعي ده بوجع قال جيب راس بتاعك هنا بقى كيف قال والله بقى كويس شوية ناس وصلوا في النص قال ما جاكي دين تاي ده كمان بوجع قال جيب دين بتاعك هنا بقى كيف قال والله بقى كويس شوية أنقل تاني ورا هناك كنا عينه كلام ده ما جيبه وبدا كلم يا ما جاك قال يعني كشوم بتاعك ده بالج ناس ما جاك قال أي كشوم ده بالج ناس قال مجي لو كشوم بتاعك ده بالج ناس ما ربنا أجيب ده في مواصلات ده يا ولدي قال له كيف قال والله في أيام تعبني 10 سنة ما ساعدني يا ولدي قال أنت أيام بتشينه قال أنا عندي بواسير بس أنا مو نساجا بطالة kita mau ni abi kela jatah pun. Are we together? Are we together? Kelen nasibu ini wala na roa gedam. Kelen na roa gedam muskila? We go ahead muskila? No. You know, one thing I love about we the South Sudanese is that we are very unique, Jamal. Like I was saying before. And I love the fact that Ana Rafi SPOC, this is like the 3rd time I'm performing in SPOC. Or 4th time, mushkila? What I love about you guys is that you guys are very united. You're very united. Mafi aje simtoga demin kide. We are all South Sudanese. Wala kef. Ana mas maje ten simtoga belia fi SPOC. Now put your hands together for this one. This is a very good thing, ya jamana. Ana Roa, every tribe was there. Gabail kulu fi ina kan wen kulu fi ina kan. This is very beautiful, ya jamana. Zaman fijuba ini 2012 wala kam ina gebelia kan sap fi Junub Sudan. Gebelia sap figura ina gebelia waitani binia total hamilan bada uba asal dia tu wallet imkini kun wallet Mosul zana zede bada asal dia tu gebile hamilta hello werila na gali o min dinka itajibu dinka vibede ana mader dinka wo dinka neng saten agito bada asal dejina damuno galo werila na gali o jana ta bolmel gali anna ko le junubin ke anna kule junubin wala kala jana alina kule junubin you know zaman ta mashakil sometimes fi yani mujrimin gikun getir zaman dak de mujrimin dakal fi beten mujrimin be sila duguba bing talanna kulu bara kutenna fi hosh amelu sila karakchak gurush fi wala gurush ma fi anna gal gurush ma fi gurush fi wala gurush ma ankol da gurush ma fi awlet amelu karakchak isim takimunu wala isim ta Joseph Fat amulu karak cak jale anti tay isim take munu gal wala tay isim tay Mary way nu zede gal Mary de isim ta uma tay anma be katol ta geni beit nak jala abuta amulu karak cak isim take munu gal wala tay isim tay John lakin hila de kulo kina dana Mary kaman but it's good that peace has come back. Now, if there's time, I will come back. But I think my brother here is because of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Wakil Jesh Commando. I think we've had laughter. It was nice. I think the South Sudanese comedy industry is well underrated, and we need to give these guys more opportunities to perform and promote them. Thank you very much. I like that. So I would like to appreciate each and every one of you who has managed to stay here right now, for your patience, for being with us. Patiently, we are about to come to the end of the event. So I would like to call the final speaker of the afternoon. So this person has had many professions, from working in finance to audit, and now to the position of visionary vice president to make important decisions for the company. And that is none other than our current acting president, Mr. Gatworth Kundar. Please, you're welcome.
I hope it is not morning now. Good afternoon. Pleasure to be here today. Before I go ahead, I would like to give thanks to the President of our country. I would like to give thanks to the Minister in the office of the President, who is actually Chairman Board of Directors of NALPET. I would actually like to give thanks to our regulator, Minister of Petroleum. I would like to give thanks to my MD, Engineer Ayuel Ngor Pujgor. I would actually like to give thanks to our partner, the key partner, that is OBL. In fact, OBL is ONGC, but it is actually a subsidiary. In GPOC, it's called ONGC. In DPOC, it's called ONGC. In SPOC, it's called OBL. I would actually, I would like to thank our representative who have joined us today. The representative from MOFI who's supposed to be here, but they are a bit actually committed with other programs. So currently they are actually having a lot of commitment. I give thanks to NALPA representative who is here with us, Engineer Lad Benjamin. I was with Lad in NALPET. We share a lot. By the time I joined DPOC, he was actually also moving to NALPET headquarters. So definitely I could not have enough time with him in DPOC, but immediately he went to NALPET headquarters. I think Lad moved frequently like me also, I move frequently. So that is actually very good. Thank you very much, Benjamin Lad. I do appreciate the presence of OBL representative, who is actually also one of our senior GM, is around. So I do actually recognize their presence. Saying the country director or the country representative is also having other commitment. So we do recognize his presence based on the representative who are with us. I do acknowledge the presence of our two sisters JOCs. I do actually acknowledge Engineer Majid is around from GPOC. Thank you for your coming. I do actually acknowledge the procurement manager, Garos Pal. He was with me in GPOC. I do actually acknowledge the presence of our three JOC unions. In SPOC, it is actually called society. It's more on business. I think they are going to invest very soon, maybe in some other, they can even purchase shares in some other companies. In GPOC, I do acknowledge the presence of the chairman, Gabriel John. You are highly welcome, geologist, Gabriel John. In DPOC, I do actually acknowledge the presence of geologist also, Bol. Bol is around. So thank you for your coming. I do acknowledge the chairman for SPOC Society, who has just been sworn in today. So it is actually pleasure to see you actually moving forward. It's not uneasy to secure another term. It's not an easy task. In fact, I do congratulate you for your second term. I actually like to thank my MC members. They are here with us. As is SPOC management. I would actually like to give a special thanks to them. They are here with us. I would like to give thanks to our managers who are here, section heads, senior executive, executive, and non-executive. When we say non-executive, these are inclusive of our cleaners, drivers, security guards, and our outsource. Outsource also we have executive. They are actually contracted, subcontracted by SPOC. They are part of us. In fact, we don't even know our number as we speak. If we say SPOC may be having, is having 300 staff, now if we go to other subcontractors, they may be more than us. So basically, we do recognize their presence if they are around. These are the people who are actually taking us forward. Before I actually go ahead with my few remarks, I would appreciate the team, the entertainment team, who are here, led by the team who actually organize the functions. So thank you very much. They have actually given us a very good entertainment. We do acknowledge the presence of our comedian. He was with us in SPOC. I do remember when we were having this function, actually last year. So he was with us. So thank you for being with SPOC. Let me remind us that SPOC is actually a company, is an actually operator. So it is a company between the government of South Sudan, government of India, and formerly government of Malaysia. So it came along through other stories. It was called WinPOC in Sudan. So when South Sudan became independent, the name changed to SPOC. So as we speak, we have actually some old staff who have been working in WinPOC. They are still with us here. We do recognize the long-term service with us, also their experience. SPOC vision is actually that it is a company that prefer to be the leading in terms of petroleum, as oil and gas operation. So it is prepared. So everybody want to actually to be in SPOC. So that is very simple term. When we actually refer to SPOC mission, we have SPOC mission. These missions are categorized into three missions. One, SPOC is actually, it was formed to ensure that it has to produce oil and gas. That is one of our missions, oil and gas. So when we talk about oil and gas, this is our core main program that we are in. SPOC was created to ensure that it has to create a value for our partners, our government, and our community. So it's actually very good for us to remember this. The third one is SPOC has to build a competent and qualified workforce. When we are saying competent and qualified workforce, we want a workforce that is able to have a work plan. You have a program. You have to deliver what is supposed to be actually what is supposed to be meant for you. So you have to be competent in your job. So basically, that is what we call competent workforce. We have a core values, principles. SPOC is a place which we are actually supposed to have a lot of integrity. When we say about integrity, we mean you do your job in a clear, without any doubt. Integrity is very important. Whenever you are preparing a document, you make sure that this document is free of errors. When it is free of errors, this will actually confirm your integrity. Cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is actually making sure that we have to have harmonies among ourselves, ensure that we build trust, we are being trusting ourselves. If I'm doing something, I can even sign without even reading it because I trust you. But in case if I don't trust you, definitely it will take me more time to do or to see your job. So let us actually trust ourselves. The third one is commitment. Commitment means you have to be committed to your job. Commitment, you have to be committed to your job. In a nutshell, that is what I can say. These are actually the core values of SPOC. As you heard earlier, I came along from GPOC. I was recruited as a direct hire. So I came through interview. I joined the company through interview. So if I joined the company through interview, I also warn you, already you are in, is okay. The new partner also to join through interview. So this will actually enable us to move forward. In case we have vacancies, partners give us go ahead, MOP give us go ahead, we advertise. We advertise through South Sudan newspaper, that is what IFSA say. When we advertise, South Sudanese will apply. When you apply, you have to undergo a certain frequencies of interview, a written, oral. Then from there, you can be given that job. So it is in IFSA. In this case, the MC members are here to ensure that we actually employ qualified workforce who can actually do their job. So when you enter through the right procedures is actually very important, except those staff who are being seconded in some other places because that are not required to go through interview. So I was actually in GPOC as an executive field accountant. I was in Unity, oil field. Then from there, I came to office as a senior executive. From there, NALFED has seen a potential and told me that you have to go and fill this position as NALFED section head in GPOC. Before NALFED also reassigned me again to SPOC as a people planning section head in human resource department. So it is actually people planning, recruitment, and selection. So I was responsible for the recruitment. In the same period when I was there, I also managed to, I was seconded as section head in finance, management accountant, section head, management accountant. Finally, the mother company also sent me to DPOC as an internal audit manager. So you heard earlier in DPOC, it was actually a good company. It's very big company. I think even the budget for DPOC, when you can hear the CD budget for DPOC, is almost even our budget. So, which means it's actually a big company. DPOC, I think goes 4 times in DPOC. Then GPOC goes almost 3 times in SPOC. So this is how the three sisters country, partners or companies work or operate. So in this particular juncture, I would like to congratulate all of you for being here. I actually honored your citizen, and I would actually like to encourage us to go ahead. Most importantly, to go ahead, we have to have a strategic plan. Before you go to that strategic plan, you have to know your missions. From this mission, this is where you will actually come to have a strategic plan. This strategic plan, it could be a 5 years strategic plan, and within each year, you have now a yearly plan. With this yearly plan, you will have a work plan. As a competent workforce, each of you, you must have a work plan. You are a driver, you will have that logbook. You'll be able to know wherever you are going to. You're able to know your role as a driver is 1, 2, 3, 4. Within the company, you are executive, you are non-executive, you are supposed to report to executive. From executive, you are supposed to report to senior executive. Senior executive, you're supposed to report to section 8. Before you come to a manager, you have to discuss with your section 8 what are your problems before your manager forward it to general manager. So this is how we're supposed to operate to avoid what I heard earlier on from society as they were talking about the org chart. The org chart, if we are not following our org chart, it means we will not also follow our hierarchy. We will not follow our policy. We make sure that wherever you are, you need to have your org chart. You know, org chart will direct you where you fall to. I think since last week, I sent a majority of the staff down to their GM to see GM. I have 4 GM, 4 general managers. They are here. So these 4 general managers is to ensure that they operate within the company, policies and procedures. One, you have problem in F&O, before you come to Vice President, you first of all see your general manager for F&O. You first of all see your manager for E&D. You first of all see your general manager for HR, general manager for finance. So in this, to reduce the workload that is actually being given to by president or the president, this is actually very crucial for us, is about the org chart. So I'm indirectly answering how we're supposed to report to one another. It's called limit of authority. You don't bypass your authority, you have that limit of authority where you're supposed to report to. So this is actually limit of authority. So in that case, it will take us back to also ensure that when we have a good production in place, as the first day I came to the office, the production went up. Then I was asking myself, are the staff happy? I think the staff must be happy because I arrived on the first day, then the production went up. So basically it may be by luck or it may be by staff were happy, then trying to increase the other activities, ensuring that our production is at the parallel level. Going from org chart, before going from org chart, in WinFork we used to have a very clear org chart. When we came in, there was a shutdown in 2012, then there was crisis in 2013. So all these things, org chart were based on minimizing costs, ensure that costs are minimized, and it's on a shutdown basis. So I'm quite sure the WinFork org chart is actually having a limit of authority, whereby you are executive, you report to senior executive. Senior executive, some of you have superintendent. But as we speak, superintendent might be, I think in SPOC, it's very hard for us now to come and see superintendent, I think except in SPOC, in DPOC and DPOC. So in this case, it is because we haven't followed very clearly the org chart which was handed over to us by WinFOC. WinFOC was having 500 physicians employed fully, and by then the production goes to 15, 20. As of now, also, org chart is supposed to be based on production level. What you produce, you don't create more employees when you are not producing enough. So it goes on. When we increase our production, the org chart will also increase. When we increase our production, the budget will also increase. So in this point, I would say we work hard so that we be able to ensure that we have a org chart that is good for us, which has a limit of authority. We have an issue of budget, work program and budget. I think we were almost going to 2025 without budget. So I heard you, within this week, we ensure that you try to help our planning department to ensure that we have actually a good budget in place. What I mean for good budget is every year we have what we call zero budget. This zero budget, each year we don't actually carry the other previous budget for the other year except what we call accrual. Accrual is a work that is in progress, but it's not complete. You ensure that whenever you are planning for your budget, it has to go along with 2025 budget. So that has to ensure that it has to reduce also your budget for 2025, because you don't double. When you double, it will not be an easy task. It's not good for us to go for Xmas without work program and budget. By the way, in 2025, when we are coming back, you will not salary. By the way, that is very true. So management will not sign something without budget. So it is very serious before you go for your leave. I was told, because I said, okay, this meeting might be pushed on Saturday or on coming Friday. But I was told if it's pushed on Friday, the room may be empty. So everybody is actually willing to go for leave. So before we do this, before the room is empty, before our office is empty, I beg you to ensure that you have your budget in place. When you go to your family, you will ensure that security also is there for our activities and also our daily life, so that we don't also stop our operation. When you don't have budget, you will not have any operation. So we thank MOF and partners to come and solve a solution whereby we have never been having TC, MC, HRC for the last some months. So we do appreciate MOF involvement in this. So they have actually established what we call temporary management committee. The paper it was supposed to be shared with you, but it was only shared to MC members, but you're supposed to be briefed by your line manager also, because there were some other issues that we could not just send everywhere. So there are other related to sharing and other all issues. So that management is called temporary management committee. It consists of the acting president, which is me. Then we will have actually the E&D GM, who is actually a member. We have F&O, is actually a member, GM for F&O. We have GM for HR, is actually a member. We have a GM for finance is a member. We have we have a security manager who is actually a member. We have two new managers who have just joined us in the MC. We have the acting manager of finance, acting finance manager. He will join us in MC. He has been endorsed as an MC member. So it's actually very crucial. It's a very crucial information for you to know. Then we have a manager for production. He's actually part of MC member. So with this MC member, the rest of the other membership are in place. We ensure that without MC, we cannot pass our budget, right? Without HRC, the issue of promotion will never be there. The issue of looking at the staff, disciplinary issues will never be there. Staff transfer from A from B. By the way, your contract requires you to be transferred from point A to point B. So this is according to policy. So these are actually briefly what I would actually require us to know. Then the rest of these other meetings are in place. When we have all these meetings in place, we'll be able to solve our issues. So I actually welcome your attendance, ensuring that we promote and we actually keep harmony for our company. So in this juncture, I would actually thank my my former Vice President, Dr. Shankel, who has been with us for a long time. So in fact, as actually I speak to you, you were the first to say congratulations. And we are actually in line, we are communicating. So it's only this morning that I have lost his communication. So all this time we have been actually online. He has done his part, and we hope that he will actually still offer, he will be able to offer his experience, his vast experience, and we congratulate him for the time he had actually with you. So going to societies, there are some issues raised by society earlier on, things related to what had happened with our partner. In fact, I would like to highlight to you that SPOC must continue. So whoever is fearing that SPOC will not exist, so I would actually advise you, SPOC is continuing. Despite the fact that Petronas has left, they left without our knowledge. So surprisingly, all of them, when one went for R&R, most of them could not come back. So in the last minute, all of them left. Even if we have to ask ourselves why the Petronas left, who knows the reason why the Petronas left? So there's no clear answer why the Petronas have left. So in this situation, we would like to thank our partner, OBL. At the meantime, OBL, they are actually the ones sustaining our company, and there's as per policy. The policy say if one partner had withdrawn, then the other two remaining partners has to continue. So that is actually the remainder. So they have been here for some time as one partner sustaining us. At the same time, NALPET is here. So I would assure you that based on activities that is being carried forward by MOP and NALPET plus our government, we have more hope that SPOC will continue as an SPOC. There will actually be an option. There will actually be an option in place as soon as possible. At the meantime, NALPET has assumed, you know the word assume is not yet yours, but you sit as in the chair as you are waiting for the person to come. So let us take this one very clearly. The NALFED has assumed the shares for Petronas. That is why we have the acting P&O, GM for P&O is there. So, and we also feel the other vacancies for Petronas. So, in fact, in the near future, if NALFED will continue taking the shares fully, we will actually continue to be the leading in terms of 75%. And this 75% need a lot of job to do. We need a lot of work to do to ensure that we bring our partner on board as OBL. And in case if the government came up with other strategy, then it may also happen in another way around. So with actually this remark, I would say I've taken your time. So I was actually trying to highlight some other critical issues. Going to our non-executive, my problem is basically on non-executive. Non-executive, these are actually our source employees who are working day and night. It was said earlier by the previous speakers, and I actually taken note. So almost every speaker was actually trying to say, please look at how drivers are being managed. In any world, in any job market, you're supposed to survey, you do a salary structure based on the market need. You don't just say you give, let's say, $100. You say, first of all, you go to the market, how much hunger costs, how much rice costs, how much sugar costs. Then with all these costs, you go to market, by the way. From that market, you came up with a market, it's called market survey. When you have that figure of market survey, now you go to your competitors. What is there in DPOC, what is there in DPOC, and what is there in the entire job market, so that you come up with a strategy that will actually form a decision. And all these decisions are basically from you staff. Once you present something wrong to management, management will not. Once you may actually come and suggest you have three options. These three options, if all of them are wrong, management will also be wrong. Am I right? All these options, if you present a certain option, let's say if we task you tomorrow to do a market survey for our cleaners, how much cleaners in DPOC receive, how much cleaners in DPOC receive, these are two competitors, by the way. Maybe the third one may be how much a cleaner in the UNDP or enemies receive. This is what we call market survey. Based on this, we'll be able to decide as management and come with a certain strategy. Going to unified human resource policy manual, I was a member in the policy. I think I was actually representing SPOC. The unified manual came with a very good document, though there were some other challenges, but we had to report it back to the government, to MOP, because the unified manual has to be also, it has to be revised. There are some other issues that are there, but we have to convene our government. But currently, we're supposed to have our priority. Our priority as we speak is where to get money. As we speak, we don't have money. And when people come to my office, I tell them the correct message. As we speak, I don't have money. And for me, even to come and see whether I can be able to do something, it requires up to quarter two. Quarter two, the decision for takeover may actually come through. Maybe it will finalize. Quarter two, we may have actually some other lifting. While NALFED will actually be okay. Then this is where we will be able to ensure that we can answer the society. I think I told society when I was actually having meeting with them. So with this scenario, we ensure that we survive for whatever we have before we do anything else. We have to minimize costs. You have heard earlier, I'm very serious in minimizing costs. Very serious. So costs, I can even, you can go to market, already also will go up. Then there will also be remaining, if the cost is actually reduce the cost oil, once we reduce the cost oil, we will have more profit oil. And it's actually good for our partners and the government at the same time. So with this word, I say thank you very much. Let us actually work together as a one team. In fact, I came as a neutral person. I'm aware you have a lot of groups, but I'm very much aware those groups exist. But as we speak, I suppose to be the neutral person, and I'm the neutral person as we speak. So I don't know who you are, but I will know you on your job. I'm friendly with people who do their job. So you don't do your job. You don't sit in the office. You will not blame the MC members. It's not that cause, it's MC members. Because the company is not led by one person. So it's led by a top management. And this top management, once your paper has been presented that you had never sit in the office for a period of time. Since I also joined, I have realized some few employees, they have never taken leave, they have absent from their job. So I will never be able to protect you. Even if you are my sister, I will be very sorry. So this is, I cannot be in the office, by the end of the day, give you salary. All of us, we have back pain. We have to sit in the office for too long so that we ensure that we give services. This is a very clear message that I want to send, but for more evidence, we're supposed to have biometric entering into the room. So if things also goes well, there is actually a very good plan very soon. We don't know, maybe next year, other 2 years, for our office. We cannot stay in a hotel. That one is a hotel. So we have to move to SPOC complex, whether it is existing or whether it has actually be constructed as new. I know it's not easy task to convince partners. It's not an easy task to convince the government, but as all of us is our task. It's not a task for MC, because when we address the management, the MOP or the partners to construct a SPOC office building, we cannot spend so many years. How much rent we have been using in that room, in that small building? Some are standing. Even if we had to call people to the office, the one complaint that I expect to hear, the employee will tell me that he has no seat, he has no kursi to sit. So if he has no kursi, or if that employee has nowhere to sit, then definitely he will be in a safe side. But he can come and attend, then making sure that he has no seat. So I think I have exhausted my key issues. The most important thing is actually the contract, how we manage contracts. Contracts are also supposed to be advertised. Now you have your WhatsApp, you have your telephone. Today you can check SPOC. You will not find in the World Web. SPOC is a very big company. You will never find SPOC in the World Web. So we are hidden ourselves in a very small place whereby we are not seen. Why are we fearing that we cannot be seen? Let the SPOC has a website. If that website can cost a lot more than expenses that we are actually rendering, if the other corporations are having website, even the society are having website, why not SPOC as a big company? So for us to ensure that we go forward, we have to go based on new technology. I'm very sorry I have taken your time. We have to go with new technology. I think finance as a technology, finance system is 1994 technology. So 1994, how many years from now? Also, our oil and gas also computerized system. We ensure that we have to update it as per the modern technology. So with this, I would actually say thank you very much. Let us work as a team. Let us work together. You don't bite me at the back, I will never bite you at the back. So as an employees for SPOC, let us follow our values and our commitment. So thank you very much for your understanding.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that. I would like to request everybody to stand up and we give him a standing ovation. We clap for him, please. Let's get up and give him a clapping ovation. Yes. Yes, thank you. You may have your seats. I believe we have a bright future with Mr. Gatquoth as our president and vice president. As one of the guests said earlier before, that SPOC is lucky to always have somebody who was prior an employee of SPOC to come be the leader. That means he already has the culture, the vision, he knows how the system works, and he's not going to come with something different. He's already just coming to improve it and make it better. So with that, we're going next to the gift session. That was the last speech. So I'd like to request Tabitha down here and Madam Lillian to come in front with the gifts. We have some gifts for the outgoing VP and the incoming VP, also the acting president. Yes. So Tabitha, please come in front. So shortly after the gift session, we are going to ask the acting president, our guests of honor, MC members, to come in front for a photo session. Then we'll go catch the cake, and then after that, we'll go for our lunch. So the VP, the MC members, and the guests of honor are going to use these routes to go for their lunch, and then the staff and us will go through the other back route for order and easier access to all the places. So the gifts we got were thoughtful. They were not just random gifts. We don't just go and pick and throw. They were thoughtful. We wanted it to mean something. They carry a message along. Yes. So I'll give it to Tabitha.
Thank you, Mr. Lual. Thank you for your tireless service. That was so awesome and amazing. We couldn't stand for that long time, but you took the task to do it. Thank you so much. At this juncture, just like our MC said, we would like to invite the gifts are not going to be handed over by myself and Lillian, but we are just custodian. At this juncture, I want to invite the Nile Pet rep and also one representative from OVL to come and give the gifts over to our outgoing VP. I know he's not around, but of course anybody that is present that came on his behalf will take it, and if not, it is going to be taken by Dr. Duke. I'm meant to understand. So he will receive on behalf of the outgoing Vice President. So at this juncture, Nile Pet representative, OVL, and also 2 people from our top management, maybe to represent the ladies. I know I'm gender sensitive. Madam Mary, I will invite you because we have, I think, 4 gifts. And then the other person, due to the importance of this event, I am inviting, Mr. Dio. So Mr. Dio and Madam Mary, Lillian, hand over the gift for Mr. outgoing President, Dr. Chankel. the person receiving on behalf of Dr. Chankel will be here. So guys, I know you might be wondering why this thing is looking like this. And before I took the mic, Mr. Lual told you a very important thing, that a gift is not given because of the size, but other because of the meaning. So for this, Dr. Chankel has been a very vital person in the history of SPOC. He started way back, even during the WinPOC time, I think from the field, as the CDCA manager. And thereon, up to his current position as SPOC Vice President, who is outgoing currently. So for this, we say, Dr. Chankel, thank you so much for the tireless service and selfless service to SPOC. This one means infinity. It has no end, and it has no beginning. I know he began with us at SPOC, but one thing that you have to know about Dr. Chankel today is that he's an all-round person. He gives us service in very vital institutions in this country. One, being the current place where he held the position of Vice President. The second most important thing is that he is also a health service provider at the Ministry of Health, and he's a doctor at the medical complex. I know most of you might have met him there. And most importantly also, he is also a lecturer at the University of Juba. And for this, Dr. Chankel, we can never say thank you enough, but receive this small token as our appreciation from SPOC. Be handed over to you. Thank you so much. This is a token of appreciation from all of us, SPOC family again, to Dr. Chankel. Dr. Duke, you are still needed. This, Dr. Chankel, is to show you that you will never be forgotten at SPOC and where you are going to. We want you to be taking this along and place it in your table so that when you look around, you see SPOC and you remember that you belong at SPOC at any time. At all the time, please come in to offer us piece of advice that we will value from you. Thank you. And this I hand over to Madame Lillian to give our incoming Vice President. So, Mr. Garkwath, you are highly welcome to come and receive your gift.
Congratulations. I have a message for you. God has sent me to
Mr. Garkwath, thank you so much for being our VP. I've ever worked with you in finance as you were the section head, and I know you to be a great leader. And we are honored to have you as our vice president, and I know you will lead us well. This gift represents the leader and the staff of SPOC. You are the leader on top. We, the staff down here, rely on your good leadership to take us along to the top.
Listen, them say, them tell you say you can never be the one. But God say, make I tell you say now you him choose in 1 month, 2 days, lesser than you will hear. Congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations.
And as you put on your table and you see it every day, it should remind you that we, the staff down here, look up to you. And this is a special message for you to congratulate you. As SPOC family, we extend a warm welcome to you as our new Vice President of SPOC. We trust you. We trust in your ability to lead our organization to new heights. Congratulations, Mr. VP.
Congratulations, he has done it for you, and you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh,
So we've come to the end of the gift session. Now we're going to the photo session. So let's the other MC members and the managers to join for photo session as they take theirs. And then immediately we'll go and cut the cake in the corner over there. So if you're done with the process, stay there, please. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Next, I would like the society team, please also come in front for a photo session. Yeah, this is the photo session. You're not going anywhere. We're just here. Hopefully, you have the legs to stand. Society, please come in front.
It's a celebration.
Bring the cake. So the cake is being brought. Yeah. Okay. Just hold on. Hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. We have an idea. Wait. Please just take it back a bit. Just take the cameraman knows his job, so let's follow him. He wants us to put some chairs so that the management can sit in front, and others behind, so that everybody's in the picture, and to be a good one. So let's do that.
Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long. All night. All night long.
All right. That is that. So you can get the cake back. So as they bring the cake, I want to read the text that was written on the table plaque for Dr. Chankel, the one that had his name on it. And this is the text that was written on it. In recognition of your outstanding service as Vice President of SPOC, your dedication to excellence has greatly benefited our organization during turbulent times. Thank you for your service and your dedication, and thank you once more. So. So it's a big occasion. We have 2 cakes. We have the SPOC cake end of year, and then also have the society cake. So we're gonna eat a lot of cake today. Okay.
This year, blessing, money, testimony. Go to follow, you they go.
This year, good news, giant plenty balling. Go to follow.
All right, thank you, MC members. You can have your seat. The next one is for society. And as this happens, I'd like to ask all the SPOC ladies. I'd like to ask all the SPOC ladies to come help us cut the cake and serve it to all of us. Yes, please. And the cleaners, Omena, Joel. Mr. Acting President, you're coming back to help cut the cake for society as well. There's no society without you as the president in it.
Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Even before you call, you don't answer prayer. My papa is too shy, you don't fit for your hand. Even before you call, you don't answer prayer. My papa is too shy, fit for your hand. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life.
Thank you very much. I would like to ask the Ruwat group to come back on stage if they are still around. All right, PJ Mashar, please. We would like to say you're my brother. Your SPOC family, PJ Mashar. As we enjoy the cake, we'd like to ask one of our own, PJ Mashar. Akwal, we need your help, please, with the cake. Ladies, Akwal, Omena, Joel, please, we need your help this side. Come through. Okay, DJ is a. Listen.
Thank you so much, audience. SPOC family. As you know me, PG Mashar, I'm one of you. I did a lot of songs about campaign for how people to protect themselves from oil. I mean, us community. So I was here since the beginning, but because I was not invited officially, I just want to say congratulations to BP Garkos. We'll work with you as artists at the same time as us community also. We'll work with you. Some people in South Sudan, sometimes some interviews, if I introduce myself that I came from Coach County, some people they don't know, but if I say I came from SPOC or Sargias, people only know Sargias or SPOC, they don't know Coach County. By the way, I'm supposed to perform, but I don't know. Lowell, I can perform? Oh, okay. I just came to greet you guys. So I have a new song by title Awiljan Gwa. So you go and subscribe on my YouTube, by the way. I don't know. Thank you.
This is an important piece of information as we're going to go for our lunch, guys. So as you grab the cake, I want you to pay attention. Please pay attention. When we're going for lunch, there will be one person in the corner of the room who's going to be standing there with tickets, and one other person will be standing in this corner of the exit, also stand with tickets. So once again, we'll have the acting president, the guest of honor, and the MC members will use this side of the exit, and then us will go use the back one. Please just make sure you grab your ticket, go get your lunch, come back and sit and enjoy.